So as of right now, Trippie Redd's gotta be one of the more hated artists in the rap game right now. And this is all coming after his new album, A Love Letter to You 5, sold about just 32K first week, which 32K is especially low for Trippie because his other hated albums like Exclamation Mark, Mansion Music, and Pegasus all did at least 50 to 60K first week. But this time around, there generally was just no real hype and promotion for this album. There wasn't any big singles to get people to listen to this project. It seemed like this project was made strictly for the real core Trippie fans, which if you watch my videos, you know, this week on the album, like, you know that I'm a big Trippie fan and that I think the album is beautiful. It's a very soft album. It's got a lot of acoustic stuff on it, lots of R&B, lots of singing from Trippie again. And I generally think like that album is like probably like a 9.5 right now. It's got a ton of replay value in my opinion. There's a ton of amazing songs on there and it's a top 3 album of the year for me. I don't want to get into this too deep, but it definitely seems like nowadays people don't really fully listen to albums. They don't even really give artists a chance because people are going into their first listens from some of these rappers nowadays just already hating the project. It's like you're not going to enjoy the project if you already go into it hating on it or not understanding, you know, what the artist is going for. You're not even going to like it in the first place. I just think the hate in hip hop has just gotten very out of control. I mean, you have Polo G who just dropped a new song last night. He announced his new album in September or whatever, and he's getting so much hate. He just made tweets about how he wants to retire after this album. It is just crazy this day and age we live in, like how many haters there are, like how it actually like gets to the artists and everything. But that's not even what this video is fully about. And I touched up more about how I felt about Trippie Redd's sales, A Love Letter to You 5, and kind of what Trippie's gonna do next in this video I did with Stealthy Season, so make sure you go check that out. But the real thing I wanted to talk about is how Playboi Carti last night pretty much just embarrassed Trippie, pretty much just hit the nail on the coffin for Trippie's status in the rap game right now. And I know it's something so simple like Carti liking a tweet, right? But Carti doesn't say anything or, you know, really do anything, so when he does, everyone freaks out about it. For instance, liking a tweet. Out of all the tweets that he likes this post about Trippie selling 30K first week and how Trippie had an old video making fun of people who sell 30K first week. I think he was making fun of 6ix9ine in this video or something, but here's the video.
I need all the C-list rappers, nigga. We about to create Avengers of trash niggas, nigga. We gonna sell what? If we all put our 30,000 first week together, nigga, we gonna make a bill, nigga.
I mean, the clip's kind of funny. It obviously came back to bite Tripp in the ass. I mean, I can't defend him there. Trippie, like I said, embarrassingly sold 30-something K, right, first week with this album. And, you know, just a couple years ago, he was making fun of people doing the same thing, and so this clip was obviously going to get used against him. I fully expected that to happen. Like, I love both, you know, Carti and Trippie, so this really hurts to see because, you know, we all thought they were a little bit of a duo even. The Trippie hate's already been out of control. He's been, you know, down a bad path this year when it comes to, you know, how his albums have gone and everything, but this is just another thing right here that's just like, it's over, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is hard to come back from. Obviously, Trippie is not a big dog in the rap game. Like, he's definitely like, you know, middle tier. Obviously, this is Carti could just be making a statement about how, you know, he's going to be selling, you know, 5 times more than this or even more with his album when he drops because that many people are going to be tuning in to basically the peak of his career right now. Like I said, I'm generally just surprised that this even happened. Trippie hasn't responded yet. I don't know if he should or what he should do, but I generally want to know, and I made this tweet here last night, you know, right after this happened because it is kind of funny. It is, but I generally want to know what goes on behind the scenes to make Trippie this hated. I also said no one ever shows love back to Trippie, and I also said that no one ever calls him up for a feature, which is all true stuff. Like, Trippie can get whoever on his album, but when it comes to other people calling up Trippie, you don't see a Trippie Redd feature on a big name artist. Like, people just don't hit him up for that. Like, people aren't genuinely his friend. It seems like no one's ever reposting his album, although Trippie puts on for a ton of underground artists all the time, and all these other artists, whenever they drop, he generally just looks like a big fan of like hip hop and music, and then no one ever shows love to Trippie back. And so again, I don't know, maybe something happens behind the scenes where Trippie is a weird guy or he did something, you know, a couple years ago that made him weird in the industry behind the scenes. I don't know, but just from, you know, the public eye and everything, it just everyone is shitting on Trippie right now. It's crazy, and it sucks to see because that's genuinely my favorite artist, like I said. But what could be next for Trippie Redd to, you know, better his career from here? Because this is a low point. Feels like we're 6 feet deep in a hole as a Trippie community and and fan base right here. I think the next thing he has to do is make a project that is going to be versatile with all different type of vibes on it, which he went ahead and talked about he needs to do on Instagram already, which is a good step in the right direction. Think like a Life's a Trip 2 or something along those lines. Just be versatile, give us all different tempos, feed all different sides of your fan base. People are probably going to genuinely like the project. We need better singles and a better rollout. We need, music videos. We need everything to be sharp, precise. We need good snippets. Another thing we need is his goddamn label to promote his album. I think they're shoveling too much money into Ice Spice right now. I'm not even sure. And that brings up another thing in Trippie's career is his next project is a big one because that's the last one in his deal. Now Trippie, again, coming off very low sales. Where does his next album sell? We're definitely gonna have to talk about that. Is he gonna be down there again in the 30K, or can he actually get back on his feet and be fine? We'll have to see. And again, it can just take, one hit or some, one big moment for Trippie to get back on his feet again. I absolutely cannot believe Carti did that. Like, that's some kind of snake shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's an L for Carti. You cannot lie. If you are a big, Opium fan and Carti fan, doing that publicly, clowning Trippie like that publicly is crazy. You cannot lie, man. That is messed up. Other than that, we'll be back with a brand new video soon. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. I have a Twitter, Instagram. Go check me out there, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.